Hello there, YouTube. My name is Jacob, and I'm a semi-professional fangirl. That means I don't get paid. Now, what is a fangirl, you may ask? A fangirl is a person who really likes a band or a celebrity, and they always know everything that's going down with this band or celebrity at all times. Fangirls have been known to have been called things like cute, goofy, borderline obsessive, and maybe just a bit fucked up in the head. Now these things are all very true, but that doesn't matter. Now if you've always wanted to be a fangirl but never really knew how, it's your lucky day. Because I'm going to give you all the tips and tricks you need to be a successful fangirl in today's cutthroat world. Now my example I'm going to be using today is the very popular boy band. You may have heard of them before. It's One Direction. Now buckle up your seatbelts, kiddos. Let's go for a fangirlin' ride. Step 1. Learn the names of the band members of the band that you are stalking. Like me, I know all the names of One Direction, and I can say them really fast. Zayn Malik, Niall Horan, Liam Payne, Harry Styles, Louis Tomlinson. I swear I'm not crazy. I've just had a lot of caffeine. Anyway, it's probably a pretty good idea to learn the names of the band, because if you don't know them, you're already a shitty fangirl. Step 2. Buy every magazine or book that has any mention of One Direction or your specific band inside of it. Good places to start are magazines such as People, Us, J14 for the younger readers, and magazine specials that feature only One Direction. But it's not just limited to magazines. I mean, come on. There are also books, too, for you bookworms out there. In order to be a very successful fangirl, you will need to read all of these things. You will also need to read something else very important to a fangirl. Fan fiction. Since being a fangirl requires hard work and dedication, you will spend many sleepless nights and crying afternoons reading these things, getting no point further in your life. But who needs a life anyway? Because we've got One Direction. Step 3. Get a Twitter account if you haven't done so already, and follow each of the band's members as soon as possible. Then you will always know what they will be doing at all times of the day. And since you'll be getting their daily tweets, you'll know their daily activities. Therefore, it's almost like you're becoming friends with them. But not really. You're not really becoming friends with them, because that would never happen. I'd be their friend first. You wouldn't. Step 4. Learn the lyrics to each and every one of the songs of One Direction or your particular band. I mean, how else are you going to serenade one of the band's members if you don't know the words to their own song? I mean, come on. Step 5. Watch the video diaries One Direction recorded while they were on the X Factor. It's super important that you get to know the boys better through this. You might even feel like you're right there with them recording those videos too. But you weren't, because if anyone was going to be there, it would have been me, wouldn't it? But don't limit yourself just to the video diaries One Direction recorded. There is a ton of videos and interviews that One Direction has done, and they're amazing. It's okay if you cry and scream and maybe shit your pants. It's fine, I did it too. Step 6, the most important step. Now I know this might be a daunting thought, because you never even think of leaving your computer. But you're gonna have to go to a concert. Now I don't care if you have to hitchhike 1,000 miles just to get to a concert. Distances mean nothing to a fangirl. And when you do attend a concert, do anything you can to meet the band. This may include flashing your boobies, groping them, the good old fangirl trick of crying, or you could even try punching them. That would get their attention. And a real fangirl never lets anybody get in his or her way. So if someone's ahead of you to meet the boys, you can always try these techniques to get them out of your way. Maiming, stampeding, a punch to the groin or kidney, and never forget the good old eye gouge. Well, that's it for today, kiddies. That was a semi-professional lesson on how to correctly stalk a band or a celebrity. And if anybody, such as family or friends, gets concerned enough to have things such as an intervention, always remember, the first step is realizing you have an addiction, and the second step is ignoring it. But don't ever think that you're going to meet any one of the boys, because if anybody does meet them, it will be me. But if I do find out you meet them before me, I will cut you. Have a great time fangirling!